Alright, the next story quest is a dirty job given to us by Guthjon, which I have not spelled that yet, but it's G-U-T as in Tom, H-J-O-N as in Nancy, Guthjon. Exactly as I am pronouncing it, probably, hopefully. Anyway, a dirty job, let's go. To be honest, I wasn't sure you could pull it off, but you did, and I'm a man of my word. Come with me. We just went into a cave and or like a mining tunnel and found a gold piece amongst very easily defeatable. Well, I mean, they are like golems, which they look beefy and they are freaking like I describe them as metal and stone gorillas. But not, yeah, whatever, that's fine. To a layman, could be yeah. We have Guthjon outside of these tunnels. Cutscene happens. We see a bright light coming down from the sky, a little bit cloudy. Actually, quite a bit cloudy, but not like amazingly. Every time I step out of those mines, the sky seems to get brighter. I'd never leave them if the air weren't so stale. But you're not come to hear my grievances. You're after Leonine. First, I have to ask, you ever heard of rockworms? Rockworms? I know them by another name, though I'm fairly certain the locals call them knockers. Aye, that they do. Whatever you want to call them, those little bastards may be the answer to your troubles. They can fit through cracks and crevices down where we can never hope to reach, and on occasion they come back with something valuable. They dig up leonine in the mines? It's a rare occurrence, but yes. That said, it usually amounts to no more than a few flakes. Well, our only other option sounds tantamount to suicide, so how can we draw out these rockworms? He turns to some crates. Or actually a shack, he turns to a shack. Over by that shack, you'll find a bag full of smoke bombs. Set off a few in the mines and you'll flush them out in no time. Once they're out in the open, knock them senseless and check their backs. I should warn you, this method of mining, in italics, if you can even call it that, is used as a last resort on account of what little they're like to bring back. You want to cover as much ground as you can if you hope to find anything of value. Assuming you do find something, bring it here and I'll have a look. We should split up if we're to cover more ground, as he suggests. If you can cover these 3 areas on your map, I'll see to the parts between them. He hands over a map or a modified map to you and walks off. Cutscene over. Pile of supplies next to the shack. Interacting, and we're done now. Smoke bombs obtained. If you did not know, that was the tune of Secret Tunnel from Avatar, The Last Airbender, the TV series cartoon. I kind of want to watch the movie now that I've watched the series like twice now to just see how bad the fucking movie is. We have a crevice, we place a smoke bomb, and we go away from it. We journey more westward and further into the tunnels here. I'm sure the destination, yep, is in here, the crevice. Here we go. Let's go, as your weirdly crazy positive and hyperactive fucking YouTube video makers and Twitch streamers will be like, yeah, let's go, man. Like, just act like a normal human, you know? I'm currently watching Critical Role Season 2, And the method by which I watch it on my phone while I'm doing deliveries for Uber has these ads. And these ads, a lot of them, a fair number of them, have this one dude who's talking about like this weird like mobile app kind of card game is the best way I can describe it. And the dude is so over the top excited, like in a way that why would you be? Because this game is literally nothing. And he's like, yeah, baby, and he's shaking his head like some fucking maniac. And it's like, does this sell? Do people watch this? Are they actually excited to watch this? Or is this some kind of like stupid viral marketing crap that doesn't actually manifest into sales? The air in the mines grows thick with smoke. Nearby you hear the soft rumbling of stones. Okay. So we're gonna run around the area. Oh, here's the rubble. Dark purple. Oh, I want the AoE. Sorry. Ah, shit. Caught here in a fiery blaze. Inspect the rubble and slay any knockers that appear. 3. Oh wait, sorry. That's 1 out of 7 inspected. I did not expect to have so many to do. Okay, okay. This red circle. There's another rubble. Okay, 2 out of 7. That red circle is done. Going back the way we came. Got some golems to avoid. Some megalobats that don't aggro. Rubble number 3. Hey, there's only one that popped up at this point. Wandering knocker. And then another one. Oof. That mofo is dead quickly. Try to go around the gnomes or golems again. Nope. That guy turned like the last second, but we still managed to not get aggro. That's lucky. Rubble number 4. Just died. My gosh. Boom, 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 boom. Rubble number 5. I'm pretty sure we got to go deeper after this. Ooh, we got 3. Oh yeah. Perfect time to use my Hellfire Dive. Are we gonna get another? Yep. We always get that last extra one for some reason. Okay. I gotta go deeper to get the last 2. Deeper into the mines. Won't you be not stupid, my Valentine? Stupid, fuck, no, yeah. What was I thinking? Hey, Rubble. Rubble, rubble, your face isn't damp. No, the word jam? Can't do the right word. These guys like to spam this circular AoE. They die quick, but they still always spam that circular AoE. Kind of strange. And numero 7. A single. All of the knockers have been defeated. So we just follow this path through the tunnels to the east. A little bit to the south now, then back straight to the east. A little bit to the north actually as well. But mostly east. Past the gnome golem thingies. Some downed big old stone golems on the ground, inert. Pretty far to the north now. We're like northeast at this point, and almost exactly north, but like a tiny bit of east tinge. To Guthjohn. There you are. Find anything promising? Hand over 7 glittering rocks. Between the two of you, I'd say you've got quite the haul. Best get comfortable, friends. It's going to take time for me to sift through all this. We have a screen goes black. We get a cutscene looking over this mining area. Guthjohn looking over the pieces we gave him. Thancred looking...
You may not remember this about Arminfilia.
Looking higher up to the wooden structures of like the outside of this mine.
But prior to founding the Path of the 12, long before the Scions, she was something of a miner.
I had no idea, actually.
After her father died, Flamine took her in and taught her the trade.
That's actually really fucking weird for her.
I think they were both seeking to fill the void left by a loved one. Maybe that's why she took to it so readily. Back in those days, I spent most of my time in the quicksand, or some other tavern, loosening tongues and gathering secrets. Occasionally, I'd catch a glimpse of her in the street, on her way home after another hard day's work. I always felt a wave of relief when I saw she'd come back safe, along with a pang of guilt at the fact I wasn't there to support her as I should have been. Simply speaking with her more than once in a blue moon would have been a good start. But I could never bring myself to do it. Instead, I threw myself into my work and became every drunkard's best friend.
I can't imagine she thought too highly of you back then, or not your finest hour, to say the least. Not your finest hour, to say the least.
Far from it, and Flamine has never let me live it down. But that was a lifetime ago. Here and now I have another chance to do things right, and I will not squander it again.
Hey! Come and see what I found! You're not going to believe this!
Tell me it's Leonine.
It is at that. You lot were born lucky. It's mostly broken pieces. But look at this.
This is a rather fine specimen.
It's been decades since we found anything approaching this big. But that's not all. There's an engraving on it.
Ah, these scratches here. They're a little hard to make out. To my beloved Magnus and Schoolie.
Oh no.
Yes! Do you see? It was a gift to Magnus from his wife. She found it. She really found it. She must have spent her final hours carving this message into the stone, in the hope that he might see it one day. Those rock-backed bastards must have made off with it before we could clear a path to her. It's fate that brought you here to find this stone. No other explanation. It makes me wonder what else might still be buried in these parts.
Cutscene goes dark after kind of doing like this span of the mine setup. A dirty job is complete. I don't give a flying crap about dye choices. So I'll just take the 1,000 gold, 1,000 gil. Sorry. Okay, cool. So, that is that quest. Oops. Oh no. A dirty job is complete. The sponsor, non-sponsor for this video is the BetterFoods Coconut Oil. If, like, this is the oil I was directed to for most of my cooking when I started keto. It's high fat content. It's just super good for you. And it can actually be used in other applications as well. Like I've used it occasionally when, for whatever reason, the corners of my mouth got kind of dry and irritated. So I just put a little, like a little dab of coconut oil on each of them. And I think I've used it also on my facial hair to prevent like those little, like, I think it's dandruff maybe, but I'm not sure entirely. Like the little like white flakes you can get from like moving your hands through your facial hair sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. But anyway, this is a very good price per, I think it's probably measured in like liquid measurement, but so whatever it's not a gallon, maybe a half gallon, maybe a quart, I have no idea, but it's a very good price. It does not taste like coconut, which is the most important thing for me in coconut oil, because I don't like the taste of coconut, but I like the fat content that coconut oil gives. If you purchase it with a link in my description, I will get a cut. I've literally made 0 cents, $0 so far with any of these, but that's okay. You should only purchase these things if it's something that you actually want to try, or you already kind of have like a not as good option that you're using that's very similar to what I'm linking. But anyway, it doesn't jack up the price, doesn't change the price at all. But I'm basically like an affiliate. I'm like an advertiser, but unpaid. I don't get paid for actually advertising. I only get paid if somebody buys something. But again, only buy it if you want to use it or want to try it. but I will not recommend anything that I do not routinely use and routinely buy. Or I will also put links in my descriptions and talk about things that I bought once that have lasted a long time and I have enjoyed the entire time. So it's not only stuck on repeated purchases. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoy one of the various links that I have to various products, but I will see you next time. Bye.